Hi there, welcome back to Being Your Ray. And for today's episode, I want to talk about something that really hits my nerve every single time I come across it. And but there's also like a flip side to it, which is the positive that can come out of this all. So, yeah, just going to leave you with that. But yeah, the topic is about competition in Indian entrances and colleges and jobs, everything, because we are a huge country and there's a lot of competition for one particular seat, wherever that is. And if you want to live a good life, there is so much. Everyone is aiming for that one thing, and it just leads to a place where you feel like there are enough people to fill this thing, and how much more can I do to set myself apart? How much should I work on my CV? How many projects should I take up? How many things should I do differently to be able to stand out from the crowd in an interview or in an exam, whatever it is that you're preparing for? And as a former Indian student, I, yeah, I feel the pain. I get it. I fully do. So, which is all the more the reason why I feel the need to talk about this as openly as possible and bring you a better option or hope in your life. So, yeah, anyway, I feel all of this competition should be like more of a reason why you need to create something of your own and something that resonates with you, because unless you aren't doing something that defines you, there is no way that you can survive all of this chaos. Like, literally, I don't know how people are doing it conventionally, but I just feel a normal person is bound to break multiple times trying to justify the system. And I cannot justify it. I don't want to. I just know it is something out of my control, but that does not mean I'm going to subscribe to it and just be like, this is how my life will look like. I will take everything under my authority and control to be able to change that situation. So, yeah, like normal statistics, anything that you want to pursue, it's like top 1% pe ho tum, only then you are thriving. Baki sab are just surviving end to end basis pe. Like just trying to meet their needs. And that is not the kind of life we want to live. So, the scenario around the amount of madness that is going on is all the more reason for you to start something creative that is you, like that is something no one can take away from you and can't be compared to anyone else, because it can't be created, it can't be replicated. It is based on your skill, talent, experience, whatever it is. But yeah, this is something that can truly set you apart. So whenever there's this talk of, oh my God, work hard and get to the top 1% of the institute so that you'll get in the workforce, and like, of course, from the outside it looks very shiny and glorious and all, but when you're in it and when you are shown the other side of it, you just realize it's not getting any better. And I mean it in the most, like, I'm not trying to sound depressing or something like that. It's just, I feel no one should be living a life that feels taxing to them, that they wish to run away from. If that is not you, please don't watch this video, of course, sorry, audio. and have fun. Like, I'm happy for you. Please go on. It's not for that. It's for the people who want to run away from the life that they are currently living and face all of these thoughts that I have myself, and I just want to do something about it, kind of a situation. So, yeah, every time there comes this thing about, okay, well, so competition इतना high है तो क्या हो गया? You should always work hard and all. But of course, I'll work hard. I'll give my best. Even then, the results are not guaranteed. And even if you get the result, there is still no output that justifies it. The amount of input I'm giving, I'm not finding the output to be that great. And output is not just money, it's a lot of things. It's how this particular thing affects you mentally, physically, relationship wise, and yeah, your whole life. It should not take up everything that adds to your life, and yeah, just sums it down to this one particular goal, which is studying in college and then settling after college. So yeah, that is something that really gets to me every single time this topic comes up. Yeah, even your parents are like, work on it wholeheartedly and things like that. And of course, I am going to try, and you do all of those things, but how are you supposed to do something wholeheartedly if you don't feel whole while doing it? If it does not evoke any emotion out of you. And that is a very big aspect of your work. I think you need to derive a lot of emotion out of it to be able to justify that. Varna, it does not land, like it does not lead anywhere. And I think I've mentioned this before as well, but I'm still gonna say it again. It's like when you're very energetic when you do something, and that comes when you're truly aligned with your whatever you're good at and skilled at, and is also helping people wala with the kya bolte intersection. That is a very different thing, and I know it is difficult to find, but isn't it far more difficult to live the life that you're living? And it is anyway difficult to get into the top 1% jobs and colleges as well. So does that mean you don't try? You do, right? So why can't you try to understand your strengths and क्या बोलते हैं, your skills, how you can serve people, how you can become more creative. So yeah, just because there's no data to back that up does not mean you w- will keep doing things that are not bringing results in your life and forget about the ones that can give you a bigger opportunity and live a better life. So yeah, try तो हर जगह ही करना है ना, तो why not try harder for your own creativity to flourish and give you the life you deserve? My whole debate will always be that we are not given the chances that we deserve. And so we need to keep creating it by ourselves. Even if you go to a college, even if you go to an office space, udhar bhi you are not guaranteed everything, and it won't come, I say, in a platter for you, but it's you who'll take up the extra classes, or it's you who'll stay back longer, or take that meeting, or communicate something better, or something that will help you grow in your career. So, अगर सब तुम पे ही डिपेंड करता है, तो why not take that plunge even higher and see what your own creativity can do for you? It's just that no one has taught us how to be creative, or like how to strengthen that muscle. Everyone is just kind of looking for their own profit. Like colleges are looking for how they can bring more students and what their ROI can be and things like that. companies are looking for how can an employee add into their lives, and I'm just talking ऐसे क्या बोलते हैं सब कुछ सारे ही कॉलेज और सारी कंपनीज ऐसे मैं ये नहीं बता रही हूँ, आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग मेजरली जितना आई कैन ऑब्जर्व दिस इज व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन. सो इवन अ कंपनी इज लुकिंग आउट फॉर कि उनका क्या आउटपुट निकल के आ रहा है, लाइक उनको क्या फायदा हो रहा है तुमसे. सो इन अ वे इट्स लाइक एवरीवन इज यूजिंग यू. So when will that point come when you realize that you're worth more than all of it? और मेहनत करनी ही है तो why not in digging deeper your worth? So yeah, and as always, this is not something that I try to do because I am going to gain something out of it. But yeah, the one way and the best way that you can do that is through meditation. And I only say through experience because I have tried all the methods possible out there, be it the practicals one that you would have thought taking up certification courses and applying to multiple places, or and I'm saying this as a student who like scores between 80 to 90%, 90 plus in boards wala student, and still I'm telling you this is like most of India, and all of us are hardworking. That is just a trait that we have gotten because we've had to fight for even the basic things in life. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई ट्राई नहीं कर रहा है या फिर नो वन वांट्स टू डू इट. इट्स जस्ट दैट इतना ट्राई कर लिया है कि अभी डेड एंड आ गया है कि भाई कितना भी करो काफी नहीं होता है. सो या द ओनली रीजन आई सजेस्ट मेडिटेशन इज कि इधर ना तुम थोड़ा भी करोगे ना तो इतना ज्यादा मिलेगा ना तुम्हें रिटर्न में कि तुम पागल हो जाओगे खुशी के मारे. सो या एंड आई डोंट मीन इट ओनली ऑन द टर्म्स ऑफ ओ माई गॉड इट फील्स सो कामिंग एंड ब्यूटिफुल. I mean it in the terms of the changes that you will start seeing in your life because of how much you have worked on your spirituality. And it is still a very underrated thing. अगर उतना ज़्यादा भाव दिया जाता तो obviously I wouldn't feel the need to talk about it this much. But yeah, it's not. And I feel sad about it because I know there is so much of, matlab, it's so normal. You'll spend money on getting fit, you'll spend money on eating well, you'll spend money on learning courses, and you'll spend money on experiences. But the one thing that helps you get closer to who you are and your core, I don't think anyone's spending sorry, money तो छोड़ो टाइम भी नहीं स्पेंड कर रहा है कोई तो. That's the reason I feel so much more compelled to talk about these things. So, yeah, I keep saying so much, but bear with me as always. Thank you. But yeah, meditation, self reflection, reading books, spiritual books, or something like that. Like all of these things you can try. I personally feel कि meditation is like वो सबका practice एक जगह में, and reading and journaling is okay, but meditating is like getting into that state of being. And once you have locked that state of being na jahan pe you are centered throughout the day, थोड़ा बहुत meditate करके भी तो you will see better decision making. You will see you are able to focus so much more on something. You will discover things about yourself that you hadn't before. And yeah, it just feels like everything is falling back into place now that I've started doing, like, now that I've started paying attention to my spiritual journey. So, yeah, I just say that someone who has seen massive benefits and nothing comes close to what this thing has done to me. It's like I keep talking about it. I'm not getting anything from doing this. But if after listening this, someone who's so done with everything that's going around and wants to really get better and have great results in their life, this is the short way, like short way that things will work out for you. And with every skill and every practice that you take up, it will only show results with time, like the kind of results you imagine, like bigger one. So keep at it, and you'll see way more wonderful stuff coming your way. If you do it one day and then forget about it, and then like kuch nahi ho raha hai, I'm not able to focus, where is the money, when am I going to, तो वो नहीं होने वाला है obviously, because you haven't practiced it enough. Any habit needs to be drilled into your head enough times for it to become a part of your behavior. तो फिलहाल तुम्हारे बिहेवियर में प्रॉब्लम है, वो जब फिक्स कर लोगे, एंड when you bring that just one habit, like literally just one habit, if you just work on meditating and getting conscious, I am telling you, it will open way too many doors for you. You can't afford to keep this like प्रायोरिटी लिस्ट में सबसे लास्ट, या फिर है ही नहीं लिस्ट पे, बिकॉज वो चीज़ करोगे तो एक पॉइंट तो आएगा कभी व्हेन यू विल बी फेड अप, एंड तब भी याद करते सब भगवान को कि कुछ कर दे प्लीज भगवान, हमें मतलब नहीं हो रहा है, अब क्या करूँ, वो वाला फेज। तो वो आने से पहले बोल रही हूँ, चुपचाप ट्राई कर लो, you'll be better, you'll genuinely be better, and have a lot of clear things coming your way. Like, how can I define it? It is unpredictable, but any kind of fear और मेरा लाइफ में क्या होगा, वो वाले थॉट्स तो चले ही जाते हैं. And I know there are episodes where I still talk about it and when I'm completely down. But yeah, again, it's like it's definitely lesser in number in comparison to what I had pehle. So yeah, it is this kind of, मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ, तुम्हें ना ऐसे you just feel supported all the time. You never feel alone and you just feel like कि है कोई तो है, ध्यान रख रहा है, and this person will take care of me. I don't have to worry about anything. I just have to keep doing my work. I just have to work on my consciousness. I just have to try being a good person. और ये सिर्फ 2-3 चीज़ें मैंने फिक्स कर ली अपनी, तो life will open up bigger ways for me. But right now, I'm just a closed person. I have so many doubts and so many questions, and I'm just filled with fears. So that is a very, matlab, you become very closed up and you can't seem to find any way out of all of this. But I feel just connecting to your source that is within you, your inner wisdom, and all of that lovely stuff changes the game. So, yeah, competition and all that is going wrong in the world should be more of a reason for you to start your journey. And it is the only escape out of this. Like, I'm genuinely not even kidding. You will try many ways. You might survive बहुत ऐसे दाने दाने पे एंड वैसे वाला सिचुएशन, एंड एकदम मतलब might be working hard, and you might be toiling, but that is not the life I want for you. I want something beyond that, like unexplainable happiness, unexplainable abundance in terms of both money and purpose and relationships, and yeah, every part of life. Every day should just feel like, oh my god, I'm living the best life. So that is the क्या बोलते idea that I have. It's not to just उठे काम पे गए, थक के आके सो गए, रिपीट। सैटरडे, संडे बाहर चले गए, कुछ वो भी नहीं तो एनर्जी नहीं बची तो दैट ऑल्सो स्लीपिंग इन and with nothing wrong with it by the way, but really is that like that the life which makes you feel like every cell of my body is alive and I am making justice to the time that I have on earth, because it's pretty thick anyway. I feel like now I'll start sounding like some person who's very talking about some other world and stuff like that. तो रहने देती हूँ। आज के लिए इतना ही। But yeah, think about it and get started. Get started on your spiritual journey. And if you've already started, I'm so proud of you. I promise you, it's the best thing that you'll ever do for yourself, and it is bound to change you. So, yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.